on the table today is this Seiko Quartz Chronograph Sports 150. It's a 6M23 movement. I've already pulled the bracelet off. The bracelet has its own issues. It's got a damaged pin on the clasp, which we're going to get to repairing, but big issue with this is the stem is not engaging the hands. We have this second crown which engages this complication, and obviously we have the two chronograph buttons here, but we're going to crack it open and do some troubleshooting. So let's get to it. So first things first, we're going to throw it in our case holder. Let's pop it open. Seems like there's a fair amount of grit around here, which indicates that this probably hasn't been opened up in a fair while. There's some markings here which may have been from another watchmaker, but I can't quite make them out. Interesting. All right. So let's start with the obvious, and we'll pull this battery. Let's pull this battery. See if we get any change. That's the old battery out. Pop the new battery in. This is the replacement. So still no movement on the crown. Hang on. We're getting some movement. All right. So it looks like it was just dead flat. All right. And she's alive. Amazing. All right, so I'll run you through how to set all of these different complications on this watch. So again, this is the Seiko Quartz Chronograph Sports 150 with a 6M23 movement. So I'll run you through all the different complications here. So at the moment, we can just go to the time setting. And I've already fiddled around with these. So you pull the crown out, resets to 0. So you can use these two buttons here to set the time. So the top button is button A, moves the minute hand in increments of 1 minute, or if you hold it, it'll surge forward. So what are we looking at? 10:10 at the minute. So if you can see there, this complication here is your 24-hour time. So we're in the AM at the moment, and we want to go all the way around lunchtime, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. So it's currently 10:12. Yep. So now if we want to set the alarm, spin this to alarm set, pull the crown out, go down to 10:14, put that back in, go to the alarm on, might just push this back 1 minute. Yeah, so we'll give it about 30 seconds. And then to turn that alarm off, you just hit the button and then go back to time. Now the dual time zone is pretty simple. I've just set that to Tokyo time because it's a Seiko, so why not see what time it is in Tokyo, which is 1 hour behind where we are in Sydney, Australia right now. So Tokyo time, 9:16 roughly. Sydney time, 10:16. Now the calendar is a bit more complex. So you can see up here, you have LY. So LY is the leap year. It's the last leap year. So our last leap year was 2020. So then you have leap year +1, +2, and +3. So 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and then 2024 would be a leap year again. So leap year, 21, 22, 23, and then it's just a 12-month calendar. So December, January, February, March, April, May. and has the intelligent calendar, which you can change using these buttons. It's the 10th of May 2023. You just flick that back to the time. And then the chronograph, you can just reset the 0 point. So you saw the chronograph, the second hand flick over. That's just basically saying if you hold button B down, you'll be moving the chronograph hand. So you can get the 0 point. There. Hit button A. Goes to the next hand. You move that around. A again. Goes to the next hand. And you move that around. So the hour hand becomes the minute marker in the chronograph. You just pop the crown back in. Button A to start your chronograph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously that'll keep going. And the minute marker will go around completely. There's your chronograph setting. Reset it back to 0. Amazing. This is an amazing older watch, an older chronograph from Seiko. It looks amazing on the bracelet. I might just pull that out now. So this is the bracelet that the watch lives on. It's just a nice 5-link stainless Seiko bracelet. The issue we have is with not the clasp, but the clasp pin. So this is the pin that would fasten the clasp, and it's damaged. It's actually damaged on this end here, and it's slipping through these securing holes here. So we're going to look at replacing that. Once we've got that done, we'll be able to get this clasp back on, put the bracelet back on the watch, and then take the next steps. But yeah, this is the Seiko Quartz Chronograph Sports 150 that I have in the shop at the moment. To be continued.